All right, so now we're going to do Jingle Bells, and we're taking it from our book, Sound Innovations for String Orchestra, Book 1 for Violin. I've turned to page 11, and it's number 34 on the bottom. There's the fingering. If you want to pause this video now and write those fingerings in, feel free. Otherwise, let's go ahead and play this, okay? I'd like to mention the fact that you need to have maybe some dots or lines here. If you don't have that already, come to me to class early tomorrow, or when you have class, then I will be happy to put the stickers on for you, okay? That'll make it much easier to know where to put your fingers, all right? But for now, just try to put 2 fingers down on D, okay? And it would sound like this. Okay, if you match that pitch, 2 fingers on D. Okay, so first line, let's go for it. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Try to do long bows. 2, 3. Now 3 on D. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, A. Next line, 2 on D. 2, 3. Last line, 3 on D. All right, good job. Now let's see if we can do another one just for fun, because this will be our next week's homework anyway. Turn the page. So it's page 12, number 35. And number 35 is Good King Wenceslas, another Christmas song. And here are the fingerings. If you want to pause this video right now and write the fingerings, feel free to do that now. Otherwise, let's go ahead and play. All right. 3 on D. Oh, on top of the page 12, it shows you how to correctly hold your bow. Perfect. I love that. Okay. Here we go. 3 on D. Here we go. We'll slowly, okay? 1, 2, slowly play. 3, 3, 3, A. 3 on D. Rest. 1, D. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 3. Rest. 3, 3, 3. A. 3, 3. D. Rest. 1, D. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 3. All right, good. Keep practicing. Okay, we're working on Let's Go Band 2, one of the beloved pieces of our Tabernacle Band for many years. And we're going to go over the fingering. I'm going to give you a hard copy of this next time we meet. But until then, if you want to write these in, you can freeze this video and write them in on your old copy. Okay? Otherwise, we're going to just go ahead and go on. Now, I forgot to put the arrows on the first and second note, which you're going to need. The arrows mean that they sound a little more flatted than what your fingering's used to. Now, the F, this is really an F, which is 1 on E, sounds flatted because it's an F natural. And on your fingering, you're normally putting your finger on the sticker if you have stickers. If you don't, I'll put them on for you on Friday when we meet. So put your finger where you normally should, and then when you have an arrow going down on that note, you actually move your finger up towards the nut. This is called the nut, close to the peg head. It's a little lip that goes over. So you've got it right there. So that's F. So F on the E string is close to the nut. So I call it a nutty note. Okay? So try to match that pitch right now with me. That's going to be a project. It's going to take some time, but you're going to love it. Once you get it, you're going to want to play this all the time. Again, 1 on E. Try to match that pitch. Okay, the next note is A4. because that note really is E flat. Again, put an arrow going over that A, like I did, so that shows that you are now playing E flat. Okay, so because it's flatted, when you put your fourth finger down, so you're going on the A string, you go 1, 2, 3, that pinky is going to be close to the third finger, almost kissing it, okay? All right, so you got that fourth finger on A, and you're going to play that note. Try to match that pitch with me. Okay, now try to play F, like we did before, F, and then the A into the 4 on A, okay? E1, A4. Let's try that right now. E1, A4. So when you're doing this, try to go down bow, and then A4 is up bow. All right, now it says 3. Now why there's no letter above it is because you're still on the A string. Whenever you're still on the same string, I don't put the letter name because it gets too confusing. So you know it's 3, so all you do is lift up your pinky. Lift up your pinky. So now all of a sudden you're on 3 on A. So F, E flat. Try that with me. F is E1. E flat is A4. A3 is D. Now you're going to go A2. That should have an arrow over it. So draw a little arrow over the 1 because that's going to always be close to the nut. It's a nutty note. Okay? This may seem like a lot of work, but it's totally worth it. Okay? So 1 on A, 1 on A. In between the sticker that you have and the nut is B flat. And that's why we're playing it that way. So 1 on A, nutty note. Ready, go. Match that pitch. Okay, oops. All right, so now put your finger back to E1. We're going back to the beginning of the song. E1, A4, A3, A2. And remember, A2, that is also close together because it is C natural. That has to have an arrow. So we've only done the first 5 notes. E1, A4, 3, A2, A1. So the only note in that batch that doesn't have either a nutty note or there's close together, fingers are close together, is the A3. That's the only one. Okay? And this is typical of B-flat music. In band music, a lot of them has B-flat, so you've got to learn this, and you can do it. You can do it. Let's try it again. E1, A4, A3, A2, close together, almost kissing, and A1, close to the nut, nutty note. Okay, I'll do a little bit later. I just wanted you to get that much today. Hi again. We're going to try and do the 1, 2, 3 lines at the beginning where we're playing for our violin piece, Let's Go Band 2. Okay? You started to do the first measure and one of the extra notes, but now we're going to try to do the whole thing. Okay? At least the 3 lines that you need to know. The rest of it's really simple. Once you get this down, the rest of it's simple. Okay? So, again, we count the 7 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, and you better be ready by the time you hit the next measure. It's E1, a nutty note, close to the nut. A4 on the A string. 3 fingers on A. And then lift up that 3rd finger. You got 2 there that are close together. 2. And then 1, which is a nutty note, close to the nut. Then there's a little squiggly line. And that squiggly line is a rest. Say rest, Okay, you see that little squiggly line right there? No, there it is. Okay, so you go 1, rest. You already have 1 finger down, so then you put 2 more fingers down on the A string, so that's the next note. Play 3 on A, rest, and then the next line is another rest that's circled there. So you say rest, and you go 4, which is that pinky's close to the 3rd finger, and then play E natural, which is just E by itself, and then 1 on the E string. Okay, then it's A1, rest, A3, rest, rest, 4, E natural, just the E string, and then 1 finger next to the note, the nutty note on E. Then it's A1 next to the nut, rest, 3, rest, rest, 4, E natural, E1, and then it's A1, all close to the nut. Rest, 2, 3, 4. So when you get it all worked out, this is how it's going to sound. Rest, 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 rest. Okay? Try and work on that today and tomorrow. And then Friday, you will be so confident that when we all get together as a band, you're going to be 100%. Okay? Don't give up. You're doing great. See you later.